Hey guys, Lambo here. Just want to shoot you a quick video to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're looking at with next gen. I know some of you guys haven't even gotten a console yet, man, and I really hate it because I looked up and got one basically by calling GameStop the day that they announced the release date, and was able to go in store, pay cash up front, and reserve a console. And I know a lot of people haven't had that privilege, but anyway, man, I just want to shoot you guys a quick video so you can kind of see some of the differences that I've been talking about in the chat, and thought this might be a more productive way of handling that. So I'm kind of focusing mainly on the crowd and other things, you know, the sidelines, stuff like that. As you can see right here, just how much of a difference 1 year makes. I know it's not perfect, but I believe I'd actually posted this video before this individual clip, and I've got others that I've added since then. But you can just kind of see how the players react, and not everybody has face scans, although the player models look much better on the sidelines. And you've got these starters basically that are number one on your depth chart on offense or defense. That's going to have the face scans. Like Mason Crosby being a kicker, he's not going to have a face scan standing on the sideline when you're playing defense. But as we scroll down here, you can see Jordan Love there. He doesn't have a face scan, but it looks like him at a distance. You know, even like right here, you really have to zoom in on his face to tell, hey, that's not really Jordan Love. But when you look down here at some of the starters, you know, a Devin Funchess, Aaron Rodgers, Mercedes Lewis, the guys who do have the player likeness face scans, you can tell that that's actually them. So it's going to key in on the starters when it comes to that type of thing. But look here in the background, they've got the bicycle that guys are using, you know, equipment in the background. You got a guy sitting on the back of the bench, several players sitting together on the bench. You've got players that didn't dress, that probably wasn't activated, you know, for this game, and things like that, which is really cool. The Gatorade, that's been, I feel like it's been updated somewhat. The fans have really been updated. You're going to notice that there's not many duplicate fans in the cutscenes that they show. It's very rare that you're going to get the same fans back to back, if at all, in one game. Alright, this next clip, I just kind of started off letting the screen sit still. I wanted you to notice the snow. Notice how it's not just falling in one pattern. It's kind of blowing around in different directions, and I think that's really cool. You'll also notice at times snow drifts blowing around the wall up there. This run was kind of cool, just because you can see me kind of get through the hole there, break a tackle, and it was pretty simple. Did a Lambo leap. This is what you're going to see in stadiums that actually allow you to celebrate with the crowd. So it's not just Lambeau Field. There's several other stadiums that this is something that's kind of common with. The dog pound, you'll be able to jump in the dog pound in Cleveland, which I think is really cool. So that kind of gives you an idea with that. But we're going to go back here, and this is the next gen stats. You notice a logo popped up in the bottom right immediately, and that kind of lets you know, hey, look, a cutscene's coming for next gen stats if you just hold still. And you'll see here it's got ball carrier speed. It showed him top out at 21.1 miles an hour for the touchdown. At other times, it's just a lot of really cool stats that it'll show. It'll show yards after contact, things like that. Notice the wall right here. See if the snow drifts. It may not. I didn't notice it right there. Usually on the extra points in the snow games, you can see the snow drifting around against the wall down there, where the wind's coming through the stadium and hitting the snow that's piled up and kind of blowing a little snow drift, which I think is a really cool addition. The snow games have been a blast to play. However, I haven't seen heavy snow yet. I'm hoping that they patch that in, because I was really thinking there was going to be some heavy snow. This is more like it snowed earlier in the day, and there's just kind of snow showers throughout the rest of the game, that type of thing. I believe, look, notice the snow right there. See how it's kind of blowing sideways, and it's kind of got a blur to it. Really cool lighting effect there, I think. It just feels colder, really, as you're playing a game. Now, watch this replay. I'm pretty sure I catch the snowdrift. Look at the wall back there. Yeah, see it right there? That's the snowdrift. I just think that's really cool, man. I don't know, it's very subtle, very, small addition, but just that little snowdrift, and you notice it disappeared right there, so I don't know, on the replays it doesn't always trigger. But as you're playing the game, you're going to catch it. It's going to catch your eye, and it just makes it feel colder. Look at that. Just really cool. That stuff matters to me, man. I think it's awesome. Alright, a couple different things with this clip here. I want you to notice the bull rush that I put on the right tackle. I want you to notice the animation when I hit the quarterback. Notice how Matt Stafford pleads for, kind of looks around for laundry on the field to see if it was roughing the passer right there. Now I want you to focus as I rewind it here. As you see that, notice the ball that he threw out of bounds. Notice my defender, as actually I believe it was a catch. Notice my defender run out of bounds and interact with the Lions sideline. Okay. Watch the defender there, number 29. You'll see, yeah, it's a catch in bounds. He's going to fade out of bounds. And notice the trainer grabbed my player to slow him down. Pretty cool. Looks like number 23 too. Oh yeah, check out number 23. He's got somebody grabbing a hold of him too. Might have been a little bit of jaw in there too. So that's the new Living World aspect, just the first addition to the sidelines. All right, here comes the next gen stats highlight. I caught it in time to record it live. And you'll see it's just a deep pass, a nice little under-over combination there, route combo, and MVS with, I think, 93 speed. And you'll see they focus on the completed air distance on this one, like almost 60 yards in the air with Aaron Rodgers' throw. Really cool. So just a subtle addition there to next-gen stats. I think they implemented it really, really well. I really do. I know some guys don't like it, but I think it's cool. I thought this was an interesting next-gen stats. As you notice here, it's going to really highlight how much time Aaron Rodgers had to throw the ball, which if you got over 3 seconds, you're in pretty good shape. I noticed on defense, when I say it's multi-layered, well, first of all, check this out. It's going to show the receiver's speed, top speed. So you've got the time to throw and the receiver's top speed. But what I was going to say is on defense, if it's under 3 seconds, then it'll highlight the fact that you got to the quarterback so quickly, or maybe even the CPU got to you so quickly. All right, this next one's straightforward. Jair Alexander is going to kind of break in on the play, and you're going to notice Matt LaFleur catch him on the sideline. Just a little bit of interaction right there. Pretty cool. I don't know why the punter was flexing. He's got bitch arms, but... All right, this one's a multi-layered one as well. Notice the hit on the quarterback right here, how he lets up. See how rather than just planting him in the ground or just some default animation, it's going to be, okay, whoa, I'm not roughing him, which I think is really cool. Now I want you to focus on the interception. Watch how I cut upfield, how I put my hand on the tight end's back, and the tight end's reaching for the tackle, but I've already turned him around backwards. I thought that was really, really smooth, nice transition. And man, when you've got this controller in your hand and you're trying to take off with that ball and you can feel your feet hitting the ground in the vibration of the controller, it's like you're struggling to get up the field. But anyway, I want you to watch the sideline there. You can see Matt Patricia was reacting. Look up in the stands there. There's a white jersey, a fan with a white jersey. We're already past it now, but if you rewind it, you'll see that he's holding his hands up. He's got a Packers away jersey on. So the Packer fans in the stands are responding in a positive manner. The Lions fans are sitting down and kind of deflated. Now, if you looked at this sideline with the Packers, I'm going to try to take it back so you can see exactly when the interception happens. You'll notice the fans, the Lions fans are kind of standing right now because it's a pass to the end zone, right? And then you'll see as soon as it's picked, they sit down. You see a couple Packer fans going crazy. You notice the Packers bench, celebrating. Nothing over dramatic, but definitely celebrating. I hope they amp that up personally. I would like to see them amp it up and make it more exciting. In this clip here, just showing the snow again. Notice how the snow is blowing in all directions. You'll see some snowflakes go up because the wind on the field is gusting and grabbing the snow and pulling it up in the air in the stadium. I think that's really cool. The fact that it doesn't seem predetermined, although we know it is with it being an animation, I just think it's awesome that the snow's kind of blowing around. It makes it feel blustery. It makes it feel more randomized. All those things are important, obviously when you're playing a football game. All right, this next one's going to be a deep pass to Davante Adams from Aaron Rodgers. You can see the Lambeau leap there. And it's going to go back and do a next-gen stats. It's going to highlight time to throw in the pocket, or not necessarily in the pocket, but time to throw for Aaron Rodgers. It's going to show completed air distance, too. This was a bomb. This might have been my favorite play that I've had so far. Just an absolute shot play to Davante Adams. Everything underneath was covered up. I had one-on-one coverage, had like a 14-point lead, so I thought, what the hell, let's take a shot in single coverage with Tay, and it paid off. So you see the time to throw. Aaron's throwing motion is just so spot on, it's not even funny. But look at this catch. DB's back turned, he was beat by a step. You got the completed air distance, next-gen stats. This next clip caught me off guard. You're going to notice two trainers on the sideline having a conversation, and the ball go whiz by their head as Tannehill throws it out of bounds. And notice that they dodge the football. They react to the football coming out of bounds. I didn't expect this. I just thought it was going to be player interaction with the sidelines. I thought this was really, really cool. Now, it'd been nice if the ball could hit something over there and bounce off of it. You know, it just kind of disappears into the background. I guess it technically goes under the bench, but through that guy's leg. But still, again, I love the fact that those guys duck that football.